Coach, just overall thoughts, midway point into that duel, going in the locker room, what was the message to the team?
They know the job. They don't need to be a message. Shit, if they don't know by now, then where's the trouble? It's go bring this thing home. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, we had some really good performances, but you have to seize the moment. You don't get a whole lot of those. We talk about opportunities a lot, but you got to seize those sons of bitches. You got to strangle them. And those guys on the other side, they did a good job in a few of those situations. I think that match, you can look at certain things, but you got to seize the moment opportunity, especially when you have a record crowd. You don't want them walking away thinking Iowa State is a better team than ours. They were tonight. I got to give them credit, man. Getting real sick of this record, though. Playing it over and over again, and they find ways, and that's what great teams do. So for us, then we got to figure out how to change that pattern. But I don't know. I mean, the message is always the same. You're grateful for the opportunity. You never take that for granted. You go out and you let all your work shine. And I think the moment got to a few guys, and it's something we got to work on. Got to have guys more prepared on my end.
Real Buto, okay, what went into that decision?
If you would have been ready to wrestle, you would have wrestled. And I don't know how much liberty I'm to say, obviously certain things, but we got an issue that flared up, and that dude is one gritty competitor. If he could go, he would go. Don't see him being out for any extended period, but Allard, dude, he's in on a leg with less than a minute left to win a match against the guy that's ranked top 10 in the country. Seize the moment. And don't be okay with being close. Oh shit, you got to get past that. I mean, we got to get past that. We got to pass that as a group. We got to pass that as a team. And I'm always proud of our guys in what they give me and the effort that they give and how they represent the program. But there has to come a time where you start to make that jump. And you know what I'll put on us? We have to have guys more prepared, and we have to have them to where all those little details, man, that we talk about, they add up and they matter. And so we got to keep stacking up the days. We got to keep stacking them up. And the great thing is we got another duel next week. You got Big 12s, you got Nationals. So you got a whole lot of opportunities. And not like guys are far, but man, you got to take those things and you got to strangle them.
What do you like about the way Apple hung in there and found a way to win a close match?
Apple's a greedy ass competitor. That dude's got great offense. And that Swiderski did a really good job of I don't want to say play the edge, but I mean he's good. You got to be careful. Push it too much. He was thumb blocking a lot. Had to drop right hand and post a little bit more. And then when he got to the offense, he's able to ride him. That guy, they got some really good young guys over there. I know that guy's been struggling a little bit, and I think maybe he's lost 4 or 5 matches in a row. I don't know if that dude's probably ever had that happen in his life. So to see him go out and compete like that tells me a lot about him. Tells me a lot about those coaches getting those guys ready. Because it'd be easy to put your damn head down, but you're never putting your head down in a meet like this. But yeah, Apple found a way to win. And you know what? The other week against Oklahoma State, Oklahoma got woken up. Sometimes you got to have that. Sometimes you got to have that, and it's all about response. And you know what? Sometimes you know what? That burn has to manifest itself into action, into competing. And he's done it. So yeah, that was great. I mean, I think there was some exciting matches. I think 25 men couldn't start off probably back and forth. Wanted to get the crowd really into it. Couldn't think of a better match. And you know what? I'll give Gohal a lot of credit. They wrestled earlier in the year, and it was lopsided the other way. And that's what you want to see. You want to see that happen. You want to see progress. They're not going to hang our heads, that's for sure. But man, I'm one pissed off son of a bitch right now, because that's a meet that we had control of, and they took it. So good for them.
Thoughts on 84, what were difference makers for Parker in that match?
Due to tax, scores. I mean, he's getting some misdirections, and you saw Coleman. I mean, he's looking to get under that arm, and you know he's dangerous in some of those situations. But man, when you change direction like that and you finish like that, and he's, you know, I mean, these guys are like, oh, he's stalling. Like it takes his time getting back. He wrestles harder than anyone in the damn league in the country. So you guys can give me all that horse shit of, you know, hey, he's stalling, coming back, taking his time. Yeah, he kicks his pipe and then he wrestles his nuts off from frickin' whistle to whistle. So yeah, I take some exception to that. That pisses me off. Aside the fact Coleman's having a really good year, he's a good wrestler. You know, and you know, I don't think he earned that first takedown, even though it was a takedown. Obviously, you know, something happened, and then Parker responds right away. That's what it is. I mean, that's two, what, top four, you know, 2 and 4. That's as high level as you're going to get. And I thought that Parker does what Parker does, man. He goes and scores points and hits some incredible attacks. And he kept trying to work to build this lead the whole time.